Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome to episode 124 of Shrigleytube TV. I'd like to start by saying thank you for clicking on again and sticking with me while we have literally no engineering content and it's just me moving stuff from one place to another. So thank you very much for watching tonight. Hope you enjoy what you see. Thanks again as always for the comments. Really enjoy reading all of them. On a personal level, this week I have learned to go to the scrapyard with my unsold treasure, and I've actually worked out that, you know, I get paid for it, so there's a double win. I clear space and I get paid for it. I just pretend to myself that the scrapyard is going to reuse all of the stuff that I'm giving them, so it's easier for me to let go. But now I think I've done it once. Next week I want to do a load more weighing in, so no point taking it. If you've had it for 5 or 10 years and never used it, chances of you needing it are slim. It's just getting it through my skull. Anyway, I hope you had a good week. I hope you enjoy what you see. Hopefully by Tuesday at 7, I'll have another little video for you, because I found an old VHS tape from 2002 in my loft that was from Anglesey Grass Track Club. The Anglesey Grass Track Club used to run a winter event at Anglesey where they put some cones on the straight, so they could call it a non-MSA event, and it was like a 5-lap sprint race. It was £45 to enter. Absolutely great memories. And I found this VHS tape. I've sent it away. I've had it converted. I have watched it, but I don't know how to get it from my laptop to my phone. So as soon as I can do that, I will, and I'll post the whole video. And you know, I mean, the racing was okay and everything. The car was a bit ropey, but the cars in the paddock, the tow cars for me were amazing. It was like, and my old Audi was on there, my old Audi 200. I'll have to go. Have a great week. Hope you enjoy what you see. Bye for now. Good morning, YouTubers. It's Monday morning. It's definitely fresh this morning. We had a bit of frost on the car, so I had to scrape all that off before we could get the kids to school, so that was all good fun. Anyway, I'm here now. I've just been running Mike's engine. 2 reasons: one is to put another hour on it, and also I wanted to warm the workshop up because we haven't got a heater in here anymore because I took it all out. This literally will be the last job I do. I've got a bit of honing to do for Gary and another block to bore for someone else, but apart from that, that is it. We are on full tools down this week and concentrate on moving the workshop, because what I didn't mention in last week's video was on Friday I spoke to my old landlord Nigel, great guy. I've been with him on and off since 2002 in this unit, and I said, look, you know, I'm going to be gone by the end of the month because I don't want to pay rent in December. And he said, fair enough, if you can get all your stuff out. So I've got 2 weeks to shift all this treasure. The workshop looks like absolute scrap pile because everything's on the floor. In fact, my mate walked in the other day, he said, it looks like you've been broke into. I said, no, it's just, I'm just moving stuff, that's all. Anyway, going to get this exhaust pipe welded on the back of here, because I then want that with the last job the welder does here. The welder can then go to Leafy, Cheshire, and we can get on with welding the shelves. I hope Bernie texts me soon to say he's coming in, because I've got a nice little surprise for him this morning, because of course it's the village hall coffee morning, so I'll take Bernie to that if he shows. Anyway, I'll over and out and get on with my welding. Okay chaps, quick update. Monday 10 AM. It's nearly time to go to the coffee morning. But I've just welded this pipe on, so I want to take my new welder to the new unit so we can weld the shelves, and this was the last job it had to do. This back panel, I'll just put it in place to give me an idea of distance and length and all the rest of it. I'm pretty sure I've got it on the level there. So take this off and you can see now how it works. I just roughed it. I know my welding isn't my strongest point, but we'll get that tidied up. I'll give it a quick fire up now, see what it sounds like, and then we'll dyno it tomorrow morning. Look who I found. What's that noise?
It's my phone.
Is that your phone? I thought it was a nursery rhyme. Bernie, it's Monday, it's freezing, and you've turned up for graft.
And I'm salvaging no cable, that's
Solid.
solid.
Well, we love a good salvage, you know that, mate. Right, Bernie,
Golden tillage.
I've got some really good news for you, mate.
I'm on a diet.
Bob's ringing at the moment. It's the village hall coffee morning, mate.
So we're going for coffee.
Mate, no, we're going for a full cake session. And there's a little old lady comes round with cheese on toast, mate.
To keep, you know.
Cheese on toast with spring onion in it. Honestly. I know you're like a racehorse, aren't you? Well, you're never going to get fat the way you work, mate. You work too hard to get fat. Right, brilliant. I'll over now. Thought we'd have a little squeeze just to see if it's put some power in at 6. Some torque I'm after. Back the dyno off a bit. Get past it. Oh, look at that. 88 foot-pound at 6.7. He's gonna like that. I love it. You know what? He's always listening to your customers. It was James Ibbotson made a comment to me. He said, for some reason, when you run a full length exhaust across the back, it cleans up the sound of the exhaust. I didn't quite understand what it meant, it cleans it up, but it does. If you listen to them, it sounds so much better with a longer sound. So anyway, we'll over and out of that and get to our coffee morning. It's another glorious day here in leafy Cheshire. Emptied the boot with the Percy Passat. Look at the sunshine. Gorgeous. We arrived a little bit late because I took Bernie for the coffee morning at the village hall. We had some cake, didn't we, Bernie?
We had some cake and some quiche, you know. Just can't move now.
I know we're on bricks, aren't we? What was your favourite bit? Mine was the cheese scone.
I think the Bakewell tart.
Bakewell tart.
Yeah.
I know. I noticed that Bob's scurried some of the stuff off from the leftovers and he's got it in his office there. So yeah, if we get peckish, we can go in Bob's office.
I don't think we'll get peckish.
Not for a while. Right, we've got the fan on here because, well, I'll talk about Bernie first. Bernie pulled some wiring out of the workshop first thing this morning. See that wire there? Goes for the roof, into the roof all the way over, comes down here, and that's the 3-phase plug for Big Bertha. Perfect fit, that, isn't it?
Perfect fit.
Perfect. Didn't even get in the loft, did it all with bits of wire? I just pulled one end and it pulled it through. I was well impressed. So normally I'm pretty fussy about fumes in the workshop. You know, when I run on the dyno, I always have the fans on. Don't want your lungs picking up all them nasty hydrocarbons. But today it's a bit smoky in here because I've had this going. As you'd probably expect, no less. It's like a 1970s still saw 2-stroke. And of course, we've got Castrol R40 in the petrol to lubricate the piston and bearings, so it smells absolutely amazing in here. It's like the pits in 1985 at Alton Park Silhouette meeting, Wendy Wool's meeting, we'll say. So I've been using the still saw. I've chopped one out. We've got the big jack holding it up. Made a bit of a frame. Excuse my welding. I'm getting better at it. It's like a big glue gun. We've got that one to cut out, and then we'll use that piece, like I've done that one, to create another support. Chop these two out, and then the fire door will be perfect then. So we can start loading these shelves up and just keep tidy. I've got loads to do, loads of tidying. My Honda 90's made it to the workshop as well, which is nice. So yeah, it's fully cluttered, but you're going to see soon, once I've finished, I'll take you in there actually, because Nick did a fantastic job of painting. We left him to it. I felt pretty bad. It was a Friday. Was it a Thursday? It's Thursday. I had swimming with the boys, so I had to go at 3:30. And Nick stayed on and painted all the walls. So now it's dried. It's not as like translucent. It's gone really good at belting now. We'll get a few pictures up, a few stickers, and maybe some blinds, some privacy blinds there. Obviously, this opens into the main workshop. Look at that. So I've got 2 sources of natural daylight when I get the benches in here. Replace these tiles, give them all a wipe down when we get water. And then obviously we'll have all the benches on there, so you won't see any of that. Give the floor a good mop out. Fit the benches in the toolbox. And then we can actually start building engines again. And more importantly, bring parts that are stuck out there in here, like engines that are for rebuild and stuff. I'm just trying to work out if there's enough space in here to put like an island in the middle, you know, to to put just somewhere to work, you know, a decent bench with a good vice on it, because these wooden ones, they're great for building on and stuff, but you don't want to start whacking anything, just all fall apart on you. Anyway, enough of my waffling, I'll get on with some work. Okay, YouTubers, it's end of play on Monday. What a Monday it's been. Started off with, I always say if a day starts off well, it always finishes well, so started off with having 88 foot-pound of torque out of that engine, which was lovely, and then finishes off with the sunset like that, and I've had the sweeping brush out. Look at that. I've had a bit of a sweep up. I've made a pile. This is all the landlord stuff that needs repurposing. That is it though. That's all that's left in here. I've cleared everything else. So I've got all this area. That's my build room with the roller shutter door. So we get natural light from there. Obviously sorted out some bits on the floor here. I've chopped out my posts, so we've got access to the fire door now. And I just put a piece of wood there so you can't see how bad my welding is. But it is bad. That's probably about the best one there. Anyway, got all my junk here, which is going to go on shelves. But I've got a piece of wood at home or at the workshop that I can bring in tomorrow in a big red van. Chop that up and we can get everything stacked on the shelves then. I want to keep the bottom row free because I've got loads of engines that I want to keep. Not imp engines, they can go on shelves because they're light. I mean like big Jaguar engines and things like that. So we'll put all them on the bottom row. And then we've got all the shelving still here. And then Bernie's worked magic today. Somehow he's made this plug socket work and it's not even got wires to it. It must be Bluetooth or something. But he's done this bit over the top, so we're going to have a couple of plugs off there. So we'll have one for Big Bertha, because I think Big Bertha's going to sit here and all the machines in a circle there. Welder over there. What I thought I'd do, initially I was going to section all this off with a high wall and leave it open. And the top of this window here, I'm going to pull this window out and I'm going to put a giant extractor fan in. Then what we can do is, I'll put a roller shutter on the other side because I've got one at the old unit. Pull the roller shutter up just for security. Turn the fan on and then it'll extract all the dust as we're grinding. If we're grinding on the grinder or if we're machining or burning or welding, all the dust and the smoke will go straight out. That would be a good plan, that. So yeah, really happy with getting the floor brushed. I like brushing floors. I think that's where I started. Oh, I just cancelled it because I thought it was a snooper. I thought I was going to have to get the broom handle out on you. Yes. How's it going, Paul?
All right.
It's like my bit of wood that I put there to hide the bad welding.
Yeah, we've all done.
How's Dr. Detonator going? I've heard him wringing the neck out of some engine on dyno afternoon.
It's fine. It's a good one.
It's a good one, that is it. You've not
right, yeah.
you've not got to put a set of pistons in that one, then no.
Not this one, no.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's all right. That's quite fit, that one.
Excellent. Right, well, I'm going to over and out, mate, because it's time to go and see the Winklers. Oh. You go and get your fish finger sandwich, mate.
No, mate.
What you on tonight?
No idea.
It's a surprise night.
The main chef's son's away, so...
The main chef, is he your son, yeah?
Yeah, he's the main chef in the house these days.
Is he? All right. Fish finger buses, eh?
No.
Cheese on...
Not tonight, it's Friday night. Fish night's Friday.
Oh, is it? Yeah, posh you are.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Right, I'll stop.
Did you have to do like... Are you the parking attendant? I just wondered if you could put a ticket on all this scrap.
Well,
treasure.
That's high quality stuff that this scrap merchant here is going to be picking up soon.
High quality.
High quality, high value.
High quality down here.
Would you say most of that's like grade number 1?
You have to pay me to get rid of that
Rubbish on YouTube,
junk.
mate.
Sorry.
I noticed on the cameras, I saw you walking up the road with a Ford Essex block the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just pinched it out of your scrap.
Yeah.
Just needed it, didn't I?
Just needed it.
Yeah.
Bergerac. Mate, I'm sorry about nicking your space. I've got our kid with me today. We're flat out.
Is that the excuse? Is that an excuse?
Yeah, have you recovered from
what
the NEC?
What am I going to do? Just about, yeah. I really had the lurgy last week. 2 days off I had.
Were you coughing at night?
Coughing at night,
Do you smoke
fever.
cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke.
I've got a plan for you. Save money, give up smoking and stop coughing at the same time.
Okay.
Cheers, Dad.
But yeah, 2 days off. Temperature, cough, sore throat, you name it.
You heard about the guest room upstairs at Richard's?
The guest room?
Yeah.
Has he got someone up there?
Well, he's like a permanent resident.
What, a rat?
Well, you could say it was a rat, yeah.
Oh, here he is. Hey, Morris, how you doing?
It's about time to throw you off here.
I'm getting thrown out, Morris.
I know.
I've got to go now.
You've got to pay the electric bill before you go, though.
A what bill?
The electric bill.
Oh, I paid it. He's had me up to date. I'm out in 2 weeks, mate. That's me gone. If you're ever in Antrobus, give me a bell. I'll give you the postcode. It's only Warrington.
Will do.
Come in for a cup of tea.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Antrobus. Junction 10 and 56.
Right. He'll know if he takes me. That's his son.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
On that. So.
Morris, this is the second time you starred on YouTube. You realise that?
Oh, crikey. I'll have to put my agent's fee up.
You had your shorts on last time. Right, we're going to carry on unloading. Cheers, Morris. Just stopped Richard because this particular type of MG with the honeycomb grill. What's this, like a 71?
71 too, I think.
Yeah,
What
I'm
reg is it?
good on the MG.
Oh no, it's later, isn't it? 73. Is it an N reg? 73, 74.
No, it's got the right pops
Harvest Gold or Hearing Aid Beige, whichever you prefer.
Hearing aid beige. You know what, mate? I think this is one of the best colours for an MG.
That says a lot about your taste.
No, but what it means is like it's just a period, isn't it? It's the time. That's the colour they were. That's what British Leyland painted them.
Yeah, it's very 70s. I'll give you that.
Have you been tuning the oil pressure gauge? I just noticed it's got it's got nearly 10 psi, and it's not even running. What's another one of yours, Persia?
It's customer's car. It came in. It's got it was running badly, and I discovered that the sump was full of petrol.
Oh no, that didn't do any good.
Stuck float valve, but I think she's got away with it, thankfully.
Oh right, lucky.
Yeah, it's
Well,
still got lots of compression and doesn't smoke, so
we've got some oil pressure.
And loads of oil pressure, yeah.
Right, it's got 10 to start with.
We'll be all right.
Mate, that is lovely.
Yeah,
I do like
it's
that.
Clean, it's just a nice, honest car, isn't it?
Yeah. Shame it's got you driving it.
Very good.
No. Right, well we better carry on with the load up. As you can see, our kid has
Yeah,
motored.
you're making some progress.
Mate,
Apparently.
well, I told Nigel I was going to be out of the unit by the 1st of December.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay rent.
That's not going to happen.
It is going to happen. We're going to make it happen, Bursh. Nearly got a clear shelf to. I'm going to keep that, you see, Chris, because that's going to come to the new unit. But what I've just found on this shelf made me really happy, right? I didn't even know I owned this. I must have bought it from a car boot sale. It's like a bit driver. You know, you push on it and it turns round for screwing screws in. I know why I bought it, because my wrist snapper, which is the honing tool that I use to hone the engines, it's the same Makita gearbox and motor, so I bought it for spares. That's what I've done. But this will be ideal for the new unit for putting all the screws in the wood and that, so we'll take it there. Just arrived for the van load at the new place. Our kid's got the most important thing in his hand there, the kettle. There is a tap. There is. I'll come and show you. I'll go and do it then. So we've got, unfortunately, the shelving exploded when me and our kid picked it up, so we've got to rebuild it. Got the black right there. Oh, it's lovely space we've got to fill, our kid, yeah? Right, we'll get busy. And then we're going to go to Stewart's and get some more engines. Okay, it's Tuesday afternoon. We've achieved. Due to this man here, thank you, Chris. He's done me proud. And my dad came to help, but he had to run off for his tea. Or he's playing bridge or something. But yeah, we've got all the engines. That's the remainder of the engines now. It's a mixed bunch. Apart from 6, sorry, yeah. This is a mixed bunch. Some of them are like seconds, and that's a first, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's my bit of wood there that I was on about, that I'm going to make shelves so I can put my boxes on over there. So, yeah, good achievement that, our kid. If you want this for your bedroom, you can have it if you want. It's brilliant, isn't it? If I had a man then, I'd well have that in there. You know, like a little man cave as a feature, all cleaned up, put some lights in it. It's just a piece, it's got no monetary value whatsoever. It's just beautiful the way it's made. Anyway, getting emotional about old parts again. Hey chaps, it's Wednesday morning, bright and early. I'm about to turn the scroll off this crankshaft so it can run a free seal on it. So just plot that up. This is for my mate Gary, who will try and get him on the interview when he comes to collect it. Chris is with me today. This is all the stuff that's just, oh my word, it's just everywhere, isn't it? It's like a tip, innit, Chris? Well, this structure, this was the original building here, and then I put a container there and cut a hole in it so we could access from in here. But my mate Andy, the handyman, he's coming today and he's going to unscrew all this roof, take all this framework down, because I desperately need that container moving to the new unit this week. Because that will then give us access to get into the workshop, which is a complete tip. Got a block to hone as well, just remember that. So you keep cracking on, our kid.
We've got a spade.
Doing a good job there.
We've got a spade.
A spade, yeah, we've got a spade. You could do with a fire, really, couldn't you? But that's illegal. We'll have to take it all to the tip. Anyway, I'll crack on and turn this crank. Hopefully Andy will be here soon. I've turned that to 3 inches, bang on. So I've not even deburred it. That's because the most important step is the one I do next, which is I'm going to take this chuck out and put a 3-jaw chuck in. We're going to grab it on this end and we're going to polish the crank. The reason we don't do it this way round is because at the moment the crankshaft's going that way, which is the opposite direction of rotation to the engine goes, and you always polish the crankshaft in the direction of rotation, so you layer the top, the polished surface in the direction of rotation. So I'll turn the crank round now and we'll start polishing it. Hopefully it should turn out a nice crank this. Okay, I've got the crank turned round now and going a clockwise direction, so it's in its direction of rotation that it's in the engine. This is my polishing tape. Journals will come up really nice. It's quite a nice crank this. Now I feel I ought to just go over this one more time the way it was put to me, because it is quite important. If you look there, you'll see a keyway at the back, and that keyway means that if this crankshaft got jammed up because you got your arm stuck in it, the keyway would hit the jaw and you'd get a lot of torque. You know, the motor on this at the speeds we're doing, the best way of describing it is, it was put to me, imagine you're stood at the side of the fast lane on the motorway, because if you get tangled up in that crank, that's it, it's game over. And it's just like if you walked into the fast lane of the motorway, game over. So even though it feels safe stood here, I'll put this tape down. Always hold the tape, by the way, like this, with one hand, just pinch it like that as the crankshaft goes round. And then if there's an issue, you can just let go. I'll just show you this is how I do it, just to be on the safe side. This is your on-off switch here. So with the crankshaft going round, I have my foot on the bar down there. If I do that, you'll see. If I press the bar, it instantly stops the crankshaft from going round. So, you know, I'm always in that position in case it does decide to grab or do anything. I can stop the crank, because you'll only get caught up in it once. Anyway, enough of me waffle. I just didn't want some of you guys or someone to like, oh, I'll polish my crank on my mate's lathe, go around and end up in a tangle, and I'd feel responsible. So you know now, treat it respect, absolutely fine, but very, very dangerous piece of equipment. Hey, I'm really sorry. I've had a bit of an incident this morning.
What have you done?
Sent our kid to get Yorkshire tea bags. Have you got anything to say to him?
That's all right.
Although,
PG tips is all right.
It's all right, is it?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
You know,
as long as you're okay with it, mate. Bernie wouldn't have it.
You know, I mean, I don't mind. You know, I mean, you boiled the kettle.
Well, I can't make the brew. I'm busy.
It's like halfway done, isn't it? You know?
Right, okay. So, Andy, do you reckon today we can collapse that entire structure at the end of the workshop?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
And get the container emptied. You look younger since you had your haircut.
Yeah, K-style Chorlton.
Enjoyed that, did you?
£11.
£11, mate.
Come on, he's nearly 80.
Do you want to do a tenner for cash?
They only do cash.
All right.
Hey, you get a free raffle ticket. Go in, free raffle ticket, right? Yeah. Celebrating 60 years
of
cutting hair.
Oh, right.
He's got a big grand prize draw.
Really? What?
19th of May.
What do you win?
Memorabilia, United or City.
Oh, for God's
sake. Yeah, well, I know. I mean, but I'll, you know, if I win it, then obviously I'll give that to someone.
Imagine if he went in there and he had like a Frankie Wayman aerofoil or something.
I'm sure I was trying to be polite, because he was like, "Oh, a big prize." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, what am I going to do with that?"
Yeah, eBay. Right, wonderful, mate. Thanks for starring on Shrigleytube, and you didn't swear either. Congratulations, mate. I don't have to edit most of your footage, you know. Progress out here. Looks like the roof is coming off. Remember when we built all this? It was only about 6 years ago. But, kid, anything he asks you to do, just write it down on a sheet so that I can put it against his invoice to me, yeah? You okay up there, Andrew?
Oh, mate, living the dream up here.
Living the dream? You're like Fred Dibner, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Just like cricket,
Taking a shim.
and everything.
Taking a shimmy out. Do me a favour. You see that?
Beautifully assembled garage, and it's just nice to take it down with the same respect that the builders had when they put it up initially.
Andy, you see my camera up there? Yeah. Can you take that down while you're up there, please? You might need a knife. I think a masking taped it up there about 10 years ago.
High quality, mate.
High quality. It stayed there, hasn't it? Hey, Dale.
Hillbillies are going. Bye, Andy.
What do you mean?
I'm going to be sadly missed.
Are you going to miss me, yeah?
Oh, well, missed you.
But
Nothing quite like you. Just look at the place.
think
It's amazing.
Think of how much space you have in the yard of all this down and gone. Do you reckon I can be out of here for the 1st of December?
We'll help you.
Oh, nasty. God, and Bennett, we've got some real good light in here now. I just heard some powerful engine revving outside.
Bergerac.
Is it Bergerac? Where's he gone? Oh, he's in his he's in his Ferrari, is he?
Good morning.
Morning, Richard. Thanks for moving. Have you moved the car?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, believe it or not, there is some more space. Look at these seats. Sarah spent Saturday afternoon re-dyeing the leather of these seats. Look at them,
mate.
like brand new.
Who's dumped a Pepsi can on the passenger?
Don't worry, it's full. It's not an empty one. I'm
Oh,
not Jack. I'm not Jack.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, look how well they've come up.
Get a ring.
You?
Get a ring on her finger, mate. She's.
Well, I already have.
Yeah. you don't pass an opportunity off, do you?
How are you getting on?
Oh, mate, look at him. The pole's got to stay there. It's just the camera you want down, yeah.
Do you want these leaving up as like something?
Pardon? He looks dangerous, doesn't he? Honestly, I'm just waiting for a crash bang wallop and a trip to casualty, you know. Right. Well, thanks for moving that. We'll make a fresh pile of stuff here now. Roofing, all the steel, Andy. Everything's going to go here, yeah.
1 centimetre over that white line, and you'll be in trouble.
We won't go anywhere near Noddy. Don't worry. Noddy's safe. Done with boring this block. I can't believe how much daylight's coming through there since they've took the shelter down. This is a right tricky job, this. It's basically had one new liner in it, which is at 72.5. The rest are at 74, and it's given me a set of 74.25. So they're basically plus 10 thou on 74. But because we've got to leave like 3 thou in for honing, I'm taking 7 thou out. So it's 3.5 hour side. You can just about hear it. You've got to make sure it's absolutely crack on. And dead concentric when you're boring it, and then just plough through and hope for the best. The first one's worked out okay, hopefully the rest will be fine. Obviously this won't be a problem because it's got loads of material on that one, but these 7th hour bore, crikey. Anyway, at least we'll get it all nice and fresh. Well, that's got it everywhere. I can just see a little bit in that bottom corner there. Can you see it where it's just not quite caught it? But that won't bother it in the slightest, and there's a good chance that when we've taken the next 3 out for honing, it'll come to perfect circle. Fingers crossed. She's going to touch all round. Off. Thank the Lord. Oh, look at the space we've achieved here. It's just pure daylight. Big nest up there, isn't there? Big bird's nest. You okay, Andy? Yeah. Looks like it's going well out here. Looks like you've got a bit of a congregation.
Well, we're just amazed at what's going on here.
Why?
We like watching hot, sweaty men work, don't we, Chris? Don't we, Chris?
Hey, what's wrong with you? Look at that. So do you reckon you can get this ramp on the back of the truck?
I can do anything for a price.
Oh, yeah. I thought that might be the case. I'm going to get this split apart a bit.
Small fee, because it's not going to be
It's not
small
going to be a small fee. Also, have you done what you've promised me?
Camshafts are ordered, mate.
Ordered?
I spoke to Bob. He's ringing Kent this week. It's definitely happening.
Well, it needs to be happening because otherwise this will get dumped on the M56.
We've just had a little treat. Arcade Andy And Bergerac, the presents, the birds have come to the postbox shawarma in Sholton for a bit of food. And we're going to go back to
the only one dressed for the occasion, actually.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's always dressed, isn't he? We're going to play music in there. Is that right, Andy? Andy,
What do you play?
Andy, let's have a look at your hands. Just turn your hand over.
Listen, it's all friendly bacteria, like I already said. There's nothing.
Friendly bacteria, mate. Nothing to touch you. If you had a nuclear blast, you'd survive, I reckon.
You reckon?
I reckon you and the
I
rats.
reckon I've been really busy.
What?
Can you come round? My face is melted. Can you put it back on?
It's been a bit of a revelation. I had no idea there was this side to Andy, but he's just invited us to his studio. Bergerac's just revealed. He's just revealed. What did you reveal a minute ago? You can read music.
Of course I can. I'm a trained musician.
You're a
I'm
trained
a trained musician. Yeah.
What was the name of the place you went
The
to?
Royal Northern College of Music. How do you not know it? You should know this.
Well, I remember because you were talking to my dad, weren't you, about music?
Right.
Because GJ went to what was that one?
Bergerac, can you
Cheating.
play us a tune then if we get the piano
No.
Come on, Bert, mate.
up?
But look,
He could play the tune.
just look at all this,
Yeah, stop.
mate. Look at all the wires.
Well, that's the. Yeah, it's cheating.
Yeah.
But I was
Make-
just going to muck around with that and show you Doctor Who noises.
Make a Doctor Who noise for us, then, Andy.
Yeah, where's that?
What's with the carpet on the wall? Is that insulation? Is it or something?
No, that's sound conditioning, so it stops the reverb because
Right.
it's drum kit here.
Oh
So
yeah,
you don't want it bouncing around. So you can spend quite a lot of money, on professional audio room treatments, or you can go and nick leftover bits of carpet from skips and
I'm blown away, mate. It's like, you remember Doctor Who used to have that place where all of his electrics were?
The TARDIS.
Yeah, the TARDIS, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
So what noise is this going to be?
Well, I don't know, because you just plug it in and see what you get, but it's a straightforward one of them, and then, I don't know.
Wow. Andy, one of them noises in all them there sounded like a Hillman on the dyno. Just as it came on cam, it sort of went, and then some other noise came in and spoilt it.
Oh, you want a Hillman imp noise on it?
Can you do me 8.5? No, do me 10,000. See what that sounds like.
10,000.
10,000 on the dyno for, I don't know, 6 or 7 seconds. See if the power drops off. Can you emulate heat ingress into the pistons?
Right, okay. I need some sort of source material.
Right. It's got a miss. It's missing.
Well, you should have a little bit of like wobble to it though, shouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm just doing the pressure's on when you're filming. I'm trying to make a helmet noise.
Right, I tell you what, Andy, no more pressure. Thank you for showing us this this other side to you, mate. It's absolutely fascinating.
Wednesday afternoon treat. Yeah, mate. Did not expect to be here.
No, this is mega, mate. I just love everything about it. I love like the. That looks old. What year is that?
No, this is new.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
No, you've actually picked one of the newest ones.
It looks like 1970s. It looks like part of my dyno control.
That is like, it's an old style synth, isn't it? Because it's an old style modular, but these are all dope for units. They're like you know, I don't know, 10, 15 years old.
Right.
Not that old. That, on the other hand, is an original.
That is lovely, isn't it?
Clive Button designed drum machine from about,
Do you-
I don't know what years.
You know, because you've got a microphone in there, does that mean you sing as well?
No.
No. Sorry, I just wondered.
Nah, I do, of course I do.
You do?
Yeah, no, you...
Can you do us a song?
No.
If I give you some lyrics, can you...
All right, you're gonna write you write the lyrics, and I've got to sing this. Bergerac does the piano solo.
Exactly, there we go. Sorted.
Oh, mate, I'm so excited. Our kid on the drums.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be great.
Mate, thank you so much for showing us round. It's absolutely stunning. Amazing that, mate. Done a grand job. Right, I just thought before we got back stuck into work after our little lunchtime visit to Andy's studio, this is the block I bored before, and somehow I managed to bore it and it cleaned up everywhere, which was handy. So it should hone up good, this. A little bit about the block. It belongs to my mate Tim, and it's a tall block, so it's a 1200cc one, but standard rod length just has an extra 5mm because it's, instead of being a 60mm stroke, it's a 70mm stroke. So obviously it has to go 5mm further at the top and 5mm further at the bottom. So there's a 5mm space around the outside. Excuse my shivering, it's absolutely freezing. I'll have warmed up by the time I finish honing this anyway, so that's the next job to do. Just pulled up in leafy Cheshire. That's the ramp on the back of the Jack there. On the back of Jack's truck. We're going to try and persuade him to put this straight in. That'd be the best. Hey chaps, it's Wednesday evening. We've finished unloading the ramp in the unit. It went straight into the unit, so that was brilliant. So tomorrow when I arrive there with Bernie and our Chris, we can get assembling the ramp. Jack did me proud there. I didn't get a chance to get the camera out because I was desperate to get back on the M56 towards Manchester before the traffic built up too much. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've just been playing around with Mike's engine. It's really fit, this one, really fit. I'm dead happy with it. I'm hoping he's going to really like this. So yeah, we'll just do a few runs together. We'll do a peak torque at first, about 250, 6.5, 6,500 RPM. It does hang on though, crikey, it hangs on well. So we'll go wide open at 3,800 there. Out a misfire, so it should be good out the corner. I'll try and grab it at 6. Right. 70 foot-pound at 5,000. It's just starting to come on cam there. It's the top end where it's quite impressive. Not even falling or moving, just quite happy to produce it. It's a little bit stronger at 6.5. I'll try and get 6.5. Straight for it. Right, I'm just gonna make a little change and I'll join you again. Right, I just went up a jet size to see if it would just take the more fuel. It does benefit ever so slightly at like 7,500, but down here it's just killed it basically. It's just gone too rich. Off cam, it's always the carburetor compromise, keeping it enough fuel at the top and not going too rich down below. Okay chaps, it's we've been around the houses quite a fair bit, just trying different types of air correction and main jets, just trying to squeeze a tiny bit more out of this engine because it is so good. It would be nice to get the magic 17 out of a 1040, which would be roughly about 89-90 foot-pound of torque on my scale, but you know, it's probably not in real terms, but more like 85. But you know, that would be a breakthrough for me. But I've not really got anywhere. We've ended up back where we started actually, because I call it the carburetor compromise. I've probably been on about it several times before, but you sacrifice your mid-range if you get the fuel in bang on at the top end. They always go leaner the faster they go. So by putting a next size jet up, basically what it does is it'll put a tiny bit more power in at 7.5, 8 and 8.5, but it really hurts it down at 4.5 and 5, and I just don't think that will suit the car, being only 4 gear ratios and a relatively heavy car with a very small engine. so we've gone back to where we were, and it's really nice. I'm a bit emotional, to be honest. Not emotional, that's soft in it, but this is the last engine I will ever run in this workshop, and this workshop's been very good to me over the years. So anyway, we'll give it the final blart now. I've even put the tops on the carburetor, the little vent caps. I've got my air filters on. Everything's as it'll be in the car. I can make it work from like 4,500. If you imagine he comes out of his corner now, he stomps his foot down, just pulls through, no problem. We'll try and get it at 5 and run it to 8.5. Mr. Dyno. Missed it. I'll try again. Try and get it at 6. There you go, got it from 6. Still holding. Still holding 75 foot-pound there at 8.5. Brilliant. We saw a bit of foam come out of the air tank. That's just because it's got a bit of antifreeze mixing, because we had some really cold weather. But when the water was going really, really fast, it just foams it, that's all. Right, brilliant. Well, I think we'll over out, go to a talk. It's very sad for me this is actually the very last time I've run an engine in this dyno cell. I know it just looks like a room, but Andy, the handyman who you saw before on the synthesizer, he made this room, and it's all on floating walls. So actually that one's quite rigid, but you can see there, he's been an acoustic man. He's floated all the plywood. We did it on like big holes with bits of second-hand silicone hose with a screw through the middle of it, so it's not actually mounted. So it's just to keep the noise down, and it has been absolutely silent. Outside you can't even hear it. It's been a brilliant dyno cell. So it seems a shame to just pull it apart, but we have to keep pushing forward, and hence the move to leafy Cheshire. So got to look at where we want to be, not where we are. So anyway, great engine this. Really excited for Mike. I think I'm right in saying it's oil tight. I was lucky, wasn't it? We'll just fire it up, make sure it sounds as good as it did before. And yeah, in the out tray, the last engine out of Moss Road site. Many more to come though from the new place, and hopefully we'll I have seen the 90 foot-pound, but I have to go straight to it when the engine's at like 55 degrees, and for some reason, once the engine's run for 5 minutes in the dyno, it won't do it again. It'll only do 60.5. But there you go, just heat soak of some type, whether it's up the manifold or I don't know, but something upsets it. Right, let's fire him up. Good morning, YouTubers. It's glorious blue sky in St. Retford here this morning. Bit chilly though, a lot of frost, like 1 degree when I got in the car this morning, so we had to defrost it. Kids were all moaning it was a bit cold, but they got over it. They don't feel the cold like I do. Anyway, I brought the big red van back last night, so I've got that here. ready for today's movement of stuff. Unfortunately, Bernie's poorly, so we're not going to be graced with his presence today. So we're going to just concentrate on moving stuff and getting the ramp up. But I thought to myself, crikey, it's Friday tomorrow. I've got our friend from Ireland coming over on Saturday. Hopefully we'll get an interview out of him to pick his new engine up. So I was just bolting the flywheel and clutch on. I thought I'd just show you these clutches. These are great, these from TTV. Now we used to use a 7 1/4 clutch, which is a bit bigger, and then TTV came up with, well, Bob Jones first of all spoke to them, but apparently they've made them for other people before. This is a long time ago. We went to a 5 1/2 inch clutch, which obviously has less rotating mass, so just helps the engines pick up. It's particularly helpful on a dog box when you want to blip the engine coming down the gearbox and you want the engine to rev up quickly so you can drop it into the next down gear, you know. So this is the TTV clutch, and I try and get all the chaps on these because the beauty of this is if there's an issue with any of it, it's all on the shelf. You just ring them up, they'll send you a new friction plate out, they'll send you a new pressure plate, whatever, you know, whatever you need, they'll send it you. Whereas before we had a mixture of like super clutch and tilt and clutch and all sorts of different clutches, and they all had different thicknesses to the friction plate. This one's quite a thick one, and they seem to be able to cope with the season's racing, no problem at all, you know. They do cope with the heat well. The flywheels do go a bit blue where the heat ingress gets into them, but it doesn't seem to bother them, and I've ran them with a clock gauge, and even though they've been hot, they don't seem to go out of shape or anything. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. Nice little thing for the Hillman engine, and of course much safer running a steel flywheel than it is running a light and dying one. I think light and dying one should be banned, really, just on that 1 million to 1 chance that you get one that falls off or it explodes, because like a grenade. Anyway, every imp man should have one of these in his toolbox out of an old gearbox. Just really helps with the clutch alignment. Obviously we're on the, I don't know if you can see it, we're on the needle, not the needle, the roller bearing with the sealed hubs, you know, the actual bearing that I fit in them. So got that in there. That spins all quite nicely. I just checked we've got all our alignments up. So when this was balanced at Bob's, we first of all balanced the flywheel, so then that's obviously got a dowel, and it's going to go one way onto the crankshaft, and then there's a clutch cover, and then the plate behind it. Obviously we have to dot that as well, because that can go in any number of positions on the clutch. So got all that ready to go. We'll get these tightened up. They've got little locking washers on. I personally don't Loctite these. I just tighten them up. I've never had a problem with them. I always Loctite the flywheel bolts, but I just nip these up. And we'll just go over the engine, give it a final check over, make sure it's all dressed up, ready to go. Got the air filters I put on it and stuff. And then, yeah, in the out tray. So I'll crack on. I've also got mics to take off the dyno. Our kid's in there, bless him. Grafting, just loves grafting. What a grafter, never stops. Just sorting things out for me and making new piles. So we'll get this one off as well. And then that's it. It's like workshop closed. All the tools will be going in the van. These benches, obviously you've seen my new dyno room. My plan is just to unscrew them off the wall and take the whole bench with me to the new place and then reinstall it in the new workshop. Right, I'll over and out, and I'll join you again when we're all loaded up. Last ever fire up on the dyno. Thought we'd do a cold start on this engine of Mike's, and then that'll be it then. Last engine to run a dyno. Job for you. It'll take you half an hour. Lovely daylight out here. All the treasure inside here. I need to decide what's treasure and what's not. Make a pile, fill the van, and then I'll buy you a pie. What pie do you want from the pie shop?
I'll just do McDonald's, something like that, no way.
A McDonald's, give over, lad. We're not having a McDonald's. We'll get you a proper pie from the pie shop. You'll like that. So we've finished attempting to empty that. We've filled the back of the van. Well, we've not filled it. we've sort of given up, to be honest. I've lost my way a bit. I need to go to the scrapyard with all this stuff because it's just too much. There's too much in the way, if you know what I mean. Half the stuff's too heavy to pick up on my own. We've made a big dent in it anyway. And if Nick's watching, we found your Alpha engine, Nick, so we can get that out for you, get the bits off it. So, yeah, bit sad. I find it really hard throwing stuff out, and I've just had to say, look, you know, 171 head castings got no value. Got to find Alan, because that actually belongs to Alan. I've forgotten I got it, Mr. Questmead, so I'll have to get into him. Yeah, just overwhelmed, I think. We'll go to the other unit now and try and put the ramp up, and then we'll just revisit this tomorrow morning. See Bergerac, because he's fitting his new engine in his Stratos. But I just popped in to see my mate Dean, son of Dale. How you doing, Dean?
Hello.
What are you doing here? Is this the one on these Fords that always fails?
It's always 30,000 miles.
So all that runs in oil, does it?
Yeah.
Wow. It has another little belt at the bottom to drive the oil pump. I thought the fibres fell off the belt and then... Oh, you showed me something. Let's have a look. How many miles has that done?
30,000.
30,000. Would you say that's about ready to fail?
You just start breaking up, don't they?
What, and then the bits get stuck in the pickup pipe? Oh God, yeah, look at that. That's scary, isn't it? Oh no. What year's the car? 65, 15, 10-year-old. Oh, Dean, you've forgotten to put a cylinder on the end. It's only got 3. Oh, good gracious. Where's the spark plugs? Oh, I see, it's got the injector. Oh, it's direct injection. That's a bit fast, isn't it? Lots of space to work on it anyway. You do a lot of these?
Yeah, quite a few to be fair now.
Do you like them?
No.
He loves the job. Yeah, well, it gets people out of trouble, doesn't it? Brilliant. We could leave this week's YouTube without coming on and meeting the new star of the show.
Oh, I see.
How are you doing? Hiya, mate. Thanks for the update the other day at the rally. That was very kind of you. I wouldn't have got anything otherwise, you know, because I know Richard would be too busy doing his hair or something.
You keep calling me Richard these days. I don't know why.
No, Bergerac. Sorry, yeah. Mate, who's steaming now? Why is it whenever I come down here, noise happens?
Always noise.
Your
Nearly in.
It's nearly in. Yeah, it's looking really good, that, mate.
1.5 mounts.
Pardon?
It's on 1.5 mounts now.
1.5 mounts.
Getting there.
Mate, when do you have to plan to have it finished?
Sometime. Jalemba. Maybe like February, March next year. Once this is in.
What's going on here? Have you been splashing out on a flywheel?
I know, yeah. TTV that.
You got some money, haven't you? Hey, cracks on.
And it's got a Quafe LSD in it as well.
You know what he doesn't pay? Labour.
Yeah, oh, can imagine, mate. Mate, I've seen him in Greg's asking for a gingerbread man with it's broken, it's cheaper.
He was putting in a pre-order this morning because they haven't got any in.
Yeah, you
It's
came
gone over to the Christmas tree biscuit, which is like a chocolate coated ginger biscuit.
Oh,
Not
mate.
the same.
You know what, mate? When you turn up at my workshop with a big box of food and none of it was for me, that really hurt. I've had a really hard morning.
Oh, really? What have you achieved?
I've emptied half the
When
container.
you say really hard, because you've been having to put things in a scrap pile,
Yeah.
not in the
Mate,
boot of your car.
it eats away at my soul. I feel
Can
drained.
you not feel like a weight lifting on you? No?
Not at all. I feel physically sick. Throwing stuff out. I saved 2 RS turbo fuel tanks for like 20 years. I've just offered them to my mate at the club and he said you can get a new one for 150. It's not even funny. I can't even give them away.
Absolute nightmare.
Well, it's looking very good, Bergerac, anyway.
We're getting there.
At least you're
Slowly but
achieving.
surely.
That's like a Peugeot gearbox, that. With the diff that popped off the back like that.
Well, all Fiat stuff uses it.
Oh, is it? Oh,
GTVs and Fiat Coupes and all that sort of stuff. 156s, 166s.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's a 5 or a 6 speed. We'll find out.
Oh, wow, how exciting.
They have the same bellows in.
Do they?
Can't remember which it is.
Oh, my word. Right, well, there's a bit too much background noise here to make a decent video, so I'm going to over and out,
I hope you
mate.
have a productive afternoon.
All right, thank you. New unit. What can I say? It's just always glorious sunshine. So, little job for you, kid. Just put all them engines in the stock room and then build the ramp. I'll go and have a chat with Bob, okay? That'll be all right.
That's another 80 quid.
Bloody hell. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely freezing. Left this Audi at home last night. Went home in Percy Passat because he's in Percy Passat. I've got to be honest, has got the best heater in the world, far better than this one, and it's got heated seats. But yeah, -4 degrees this morning. Ooh, well fresh. I think we'll have no water. It'll all be frozen. But gonna crack on and get Mike's engine off the dyno this morning. It's a bit of a tip in air. This one's also ready to go out. Got a bit more dressing to do on that one for tomorrow. Mike's is going to come off, and then we'll start putting stuff into boxes ready for the next big van load. I was a bit upset yesterday, you might be able to tell. I just could not cope with throwing all that stuff in the bin, but I've got over it now. I realise it's got to happen, so we're just going to move forward with it and not think about it. Okay, chaps, I've got Alistair just popped in to pick a steel bonnet up because Alistair is joining the CTCRC gang next year with a racing imp, I believe, Alistair.
That's correct, yeah.
So
yeah.
It's Mr. Gunton, Ian Gunton's car you bought.
Ian Gunton's old car.
Right,
yeah.
It's a good car. It was a Mike Hanna shell, that.
It's a great car. It needs quite a bit of changes to suit the new
of course,
regs.
it's a HSCC spec, isn't it? Fiberglass panels and it's got a 5-speed gearbox, does it?
It's a 5-speed box.
Yeah, so this might be a good opportunity, Alistair, to say if anyone wants to swap a 5-speed for a 4-speed.
Yeah, I'm after a 4-speed jackknight, so if anybody wants to do that, that would be great. That would help me with that little bit of compliance. Yeah, it's such a shame we can't use the 5-speed in the CTCRC, but they just insist on it being a 4-speed box. Yeah,
so, Anyway,
but it is what it is.
Yeah,
so we'll work our way through it. But no, it's a great car. Got a bit of work to do, as we talked about before. Got to try and rewire it and some of the bits and pieces.
Keep you out of mischief for a while.
A long while.
Yeah.
So no, I'm looking forward to it.
So plans for next year, we're going to do a few track days and maybe the odd guest event.
Yes,
right.
That's the idea for next year, and then hopefully by the end of next year, it's compliant, and then we'll do a little bit more the following year.
Brilliant. Well, you did say that you'd got a bit of a special engine in it. It's got the 5-bearing engine, isn't it?
It's got a 5-bearing Ian Gunton engine in it. Yeah.
That was remade, recast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have a look at it at some point. When I'm in a new unit, bring it down and we'll have a once over, because I think you've got some concerns over oil lights and stuff, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. I think we'll get the bottom end opened up and let you have a look over it and see what you think.
Yeah, we'll have a quick once over.
Assess the baffling.
Yeah, well, we'll just put it on the new system now. That things have moved on a little bit, because really the car hasn't probably turned the wheel for 10 years. I've not seen it out, I can't even think when the last time, maybe 2015 or something.
I think Ian said 2000, somewhere around 14, 15.
Yeah. Wow, number 99 it used to be.
It still is number 99.
Is it still? I got my memory. I remember nothing about my life, but I remember the number on his car.
Yeah, it's still 99.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for talking to us, Alistair, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the tracks next year, or at the new unit, and we'll have a look at the engine, and we'll just get through this cold bit, because I'm holding the camera, I can see you moving down, I'm actually shivering. It's that cold.
Yeah, I think you're colder than me.
Okay, chaps, it's Saturday morning, bright and early. The frost has gone, and the rain has come. So, yeah, nice. Another day in living the dream. Gonna unfortunately, the chap who bought the Red Imp coupe and this engine isn't able to make it this weekend, so I'm not sure what we're going to do there, because I'm supposed to be out of here by the end of the month, but I'm sure we'll sort something out. Anyway, I was just chuckling to myself because this old Panasonic microwave, when microwaves were made properly, I'm just laughing because I've had this since I first started them on my own. Property of North Trafford College, do not remove. I got this out of the college. I got all the machines out of the college. There's a small chance that people on here have actually been to the college. It was North Trafford College on Moss Road, and it used to be like an engineering centre. It was the old Metrovix building. Cracking place. Unfortunately, it's a housing estate now. But that microwave came from there. When I was like, I don't know, 18, something like that, when I was at Ingersoll Rand doing my apprenticeship, I was on one day release to the college, and I used to have my my breakfast made in that microwave. Anyway, enough of that. Big plan today, get this off the dyno and fix the steam cleaner. Oh my goodness, it's like an absolute bomb site. Got nice daylight now the lid's gone. The container needs a bit of reconditioning before we can take it to the new unit. I've got a welder patch on it there, and I also cut an access hole there on hinges, so I'll have to make sure that can be shut, maybe weld it tight, I'm not quite sure yet. Now this steam cleaner has been an absolutely cracking steam cleaner, but unfortunately the coil, it has a heating coil that like has diesel fired at it, has failed on it, so it leaks constantly and has lost pressure. And then who said hoarding didn't pay? When I was in my container, I found another coil, one that I'd stripped out of a previous Karcher type steamer. Now the fittings on the bottom look the same as the fittings on mine, so yesterday I gave it a good blast through. Doesn't appear to have any leaks. I don't know, that's a weld repair there, I hope it isn't. Anyway, we're going to fit that into that whilst it's not frosty and test it. It could be good if we could get the steamer fixed before we go to Leafy, Cheshire. Now chaps, yesterday I took some starter motors to the scrapyard and I got paid for them. I only got about £1.50 each for them, but I got paid for them. So I was thinking that I was in hoarding recovery, but this morning I've come in, pulled my steam cleaner apart. This is the coil that's got the leak on it, and this is a coil that I'd saved so long ago in this container that I'd forgotten I'd got it, and I only stumbled across it when we emptied the container with Andy the other day. And guess what? It looks like it's going to fit and do the job. It's a slightly different height, but it's shorter, so it'll definitely fit in the barrel. So yeah, this is going to encourage me to hoard more stuff again, I'm afraid. So I think we'll just have to say I'm still in recovery, but I'm happy for now. Okay chaps, she's all back together. The new coil's in. I've put the water on, filled up the little float bowl, like a carburetor in it. In premature celebration, I've TFR'd the lid. So we'll see. And I've also, my mate felt sorry for me when I've got an old steamer and he wheeled this over, which is a far better model. But unfortunately, that one's got no coil, heating coil in it either. So we'll keep that as a spare, just to celebrate my hoarding addiction. We'll point this over here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's fired up. Nothing come out this end yet. Oh. Still waiting. Oh, oh no. Oh no, we've got a leak. Have we got any pressure? No. Turn this up here. No. Oh. Right, I'll have to address this. A little personal celebration here. I fixed something. She's burning clean. Got no leaks. It was just a union that had gone tight underneath before it actually butted up. And it's got the best pressure. I'm gonna wind it up. Get that. Hoarding does work. Well, considering I'm not very good with a change of plan, it's not been a bad morning. It's 10 o'clock now and the steamer is fully reconditioned. Works an absolute treat, that. I've steamed a few other bits and pieces. This is my heater that was looking a bit secondhand, so giving me a bit of steam so we can go in a new build room, keep us warm during winter. Thought whilst I was in a happy place, I'd do some sales. So if anyone wants an imp engine, £100 each, just come and take your pick. If anyone wants a Rover V8 engine, open to offers. That one's an injected one. Don't know what it's out of. It's a 3.5. It's probably seized up. We'll say it's for spares. Now, this is a 1.7 Puma engine. It was mint when I removed it. It's out of about 2000, I think, model. 125 PS. Now, that engine is the one with the variable inlet cam on it. It's a cracking lump. There's another Rover V8 here. It's slightly less complete. Got a front end on it. That's the IB5 gearbox for one of the Puma engines. There's also another Puma engine here. I had a bit of a love affair with them at one point. They're a cracking lump, really, really good. It'd actually be quite good for an imp, but anyway, that's a lifetime away, so we're not even going to go there. There's my TS3 engine. We'll get the doors open next week and spoon all this out with the stacker truck, and then that'll be that. So some there off a 1172 Ford engine, and that is a 2.3 Ford Galaxy engine, the ones that Jack uses in the bangers, etc. That was an absolute minter. 80,000 miles that I've done. When I can't even get the top off it, but when I removed it from the car many years ago with another dream. There's my crown wheel and pinion for me LDV, which is handy because the one that's in it's noisy, so that's good. This is a big compressor that fires the Aqua Blaster. It's a 3-cylinder Deutsch air-cooled. Absolutely best thing ever bought. Just fires that machine. I can blast all day with it. It's got loads of pressure and capacity. So some more treasure on these shelves. Most of it will be in the scrap bin, but we have made some space here, you can see. So we are getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Okay, chaps, it's time to go to Bob's. I feel like Percy Passat's got a good load in. Just found this. Really excited to clean this and put it up in a picture. Look at that. Frankie Wayman at Stoke Stadium. Danny in the background, Junior in the background, and I think that's Dan Johnson there. Yeah, cracking picture that. My brother got me that for my birthday a few years ago. Feel really bad because we never ever got to properly say goodbye to Stoke or to Bellevue, but anyway, I'm not gonna get emotional now. We're gonna get loaded up, gonna get there, get some pies and then crack on. Okay, chaps, just arrived at Leafy, Cheshire. Very quiet here. This is my piece of wood that I'm gonna use for my shelving. All this on the shelving, clear all this area. Christmas song on, how appropriate. Not even December yet. And I'm gonna build a ramp today. That's my plan. And then we can have some order in here. Maybe we can get the imp on it, create some space. Okay, chaps, just a bit of an update. It's been a good Saturday. Not over yet, got a few hours left, but managed to put all my lighter treasure up top and then the heavy stuff at the bottom. So I've done that, got an area here now. Move them, obviously the bikes can go soon. And then I'm about to start building the ramp, but I thought it was about time I introduced you to the proper hard workers in the team that have come down today. Miss me, Mum? Mum? Have you ever been on YouTube before?
No.
Right, well, this is your first time of stardom. How's the apprentice doing? Is he all right?
He's doing all right. I've got to get him trained to do this at home now. That's the
Good luck.
He's got no excuse.
I need therapy after this.
He'll be all right. He'll be able to watch his Grand Prix, his Maltesers. Look at this side. I can't believe it. Look how clean it's come up. Is it?
Show them my sink.
Oh,
with no water.
Oh my goodness! Right.
When it's the water's on.
Mum, that's the cleanest that side will ever be in my existence in this workshop. So well done. No, thanks for your assistance. Anyway, every bit helps. I've got loads more for you to do if you want some more. Anyway, I've got some shelves in that other room that you can have a look at if you fancy.
What, cleaning?
Yeah, I'll just have to clear a path because it's blocked off with engines. But
right, so I know what I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
All right, you got more time. As long as you're not as expensive as your other number one son. With choosing a position for the ramp, it's going to be quite tight up here. My dad's got that Makita drill we found. How's it feel, Dad? You're the first person to use that in 20 years.
It's joking.
No, it works a treat, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it doesn't actually move.
What's this? Yeah, no, it's a safety feature, Father.
I'm not used to safety features.
No, I know you like me, aren't you? So yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a tight squeeze getting through it. Obviously, when this is gonna be better. How you doing, Mum? Are you finished?
Yeah.
Got enough?
No, not enough. I've not got the right tools.
Not the right tools. God, I need sunglasses in here now. Look at that.
No, it's not clean enough.
You're not going to be upset when you come down in 6 months and it's just, there's not a white surface anywhere.
What about the toilet?
Yeah, it's still leaking, isn't it?
I'm not fixing that.
Yeah, we've got to wait for Andy to come and seal the toilet. But well done, Dad, for putting all the washers and the rubber seals in the bin. I appreciate that. No, you've both done me proud. Thank you very much.
I've kept everything in a pile.
Have you? Right, good. I'll explain that to Andy tomorrow morning. I won't. No, well, that's standard with me, isn't it? The ramp is in position. Just one problem. The reservoir is going to stick right out where that dog leg is, so it's going to kick this all over. So we're going to have to spin it through 180 degrees. But apart from that, it's in. So I'll wait till Andy's here because I was trying to do it myself, but I just thought, you know what, get some more men on the job. So Andy's coming tomorrow to do the water. Hopefully we can do that together. So, not tomorrow, sorry, Monday. Just boxes of treasure, my pigeonholes, which is really scruffy, but it's such a handy thing to hold. And you can see what's in, you know, it's great access to different bits and pieces. The van's empty, thanks to Mum and Dad, who not only helped clean the place, but they also emptied all that for me. So all the contents of the van are now spread here again. That nice clean area I had, full of CV8 cylinder heads and Rover V8 inlets and bits and pieces. But anyway, we'll get all that filtered into the shelving system and then start again and just keep going until we get to the end. But yeah, I think it's going to be all right. I think we have enough room to get the machines through there. This is just can go back another 6 inches. Also, it can go closer to the wall when it's the right way round. And yeah, we can bolt it to the floor then. Maybe we'll give it a clean as well and maybe a lick of paint. And be ideal that for putting my car on and doing some work on it. Chaps, I promise this is the last video. Just wanted to show you my pigeonholes. But so easy to see things, you know. You want a donut, there you go. You want a fuel reg, flux, it's all there, innit? Brilliant design. Anyway, that's done now. I finished decanting all my stuff around here. We'll spin that ramp on Monday, not tomorrow, like I said, when Andy's in. And I've moved all this, so we've now got a clear area again. It's looking a bit busier. We've still got some space and a bit of floor space there for some heavy engines. Some more heavy engines will go underneath here, you know, ones that I can't physically lift. So yeah, I think we'll over and out, call it not a bad week's progress, I suppose. Could have been better, could always be better, couldn't it? But thanks for watching anyway and sticking with it. I really do appreciate it. I realise the content isn't particularly exciting at the moment, so all you hardcore guys that click on a Sunday night, and ladies if there's the odd one that does as well, I have thank you again. So yeah, brilliant. I'll look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 7. Have a great week. Bye for now. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of Shrigleytube TV. If you've got anything left in you, I've just done some stealing of videos off Facebook. This is a lovely TR7 with a V8 engine on the rally this weekend. What a sound. Hope you enjoy. See you next Sunday at 7. Bye for now.
Going off on the hairpin, but I can also hear the TR. Here he is, Mark Higgins, Carl Williamson, in the big TR78. Now we've seen a few spinners down there and a few people having a few problems. But Higgins, jumps off the bridge. Smart ass. Very experienced driver now, Mark Higgins. Been around a long time. Loving this TR78. We're going to have to sit up the cushions so we can see over the bonnet. Abruptly in the water. Just doesn't matter if he slipped on the boat, he's going on the boat. He only slipped on the second, yeah? Being lifted there.